This is the second video how we are answering to the most common questions about success and mindset. And before we start this video, I want you to come to the comments and to write what success means to you. So let's talk about questions. First question is, what mindset shift made the biggest difference in your journey? I think that when I became realistic, when I turned 20 years old, and I understood that everything that you want, everything you are dreaming about is coming to you, yes, but it's coming very slow, and of course you tend to be disappointed that it's coming very slow, and you want, to speed up the process of coming your dreams to your life. And you know what I realized? That I need to become realistic, and I started thinking, okay, where I'm now, and in what point I'm in, and I'm on A point, and I want to reach that B point. And of course, I need to understand what resources I have, what work I have, how much money I make, and so on. And I started calculating money. I started to understand what I need to sacrifice for the dream. And for example, if I want to buy a car for $70,000, for example, it's Mercedes AMG GT 63, yes, or AMG CLE 53 AMG. I need to calculate how much money I need to put every single month. This car costs 70,000 euros, and for example, I want to buy this car in 3 years, and for every single year I need to put 24,000 euros aside, and every single month I need to put 3,000 euros aside as well. And you calculate every single week, every single day how much money you need to put, and you tend to be very disappointed because you come to the point where you are realistic, and yeah. But when I became realistic, I started thinking, okay, what I can do in this moment to make my dreams to come closer to me. And from this point everything started working better and better, and I realized that every single day what I do, these little steps, 1% better every single day, I know that in the future, in 1 year, in 2 years, in 3 years, I'm going to be unbeatable. And for example, before, when I wasn't realistic, I was the biggest dreamer of this life, really. I was the biggest dreamer. I just dreamed, right? I just dreamed. I didn't do anything to come closer to these goals. And I was a dreamer from 18 to 19. This period I was a big dreamer, but of course I did something. I made little steps. But the biggest progress came to my life is when I turned 20 and when I became realistic. So, and the next question is, what's one habit that changed everything for you? And I can bravely say you that this habit is chess. So, as you know, if you watched my previous videos, I talked about chess. I'm a Arena FIDE master in chess. I'm a strong chess player with a big FIDE rating. And when I was 14, 15, I started playing chess constantly. I played a lot of hours every single day. And when the war has been started, right, in Ukraine, the war in Ukraine, I moved to Bulgaria and then to Romania. And when I came to Romania, we didn't have any money. We couldn't even live. We couldn't even afford to pay for a rent, for a food, etc. And in that moment, I started thinking, okay, how I can earn money. Yes, of course, I tried to work for someone. I worked on the fields. I kind of caught the corn on these fields, right? It's called agriculture. And then I worked in a sushi restaurant where actually people pushed me away from this restaurant because I'm very slow and I worked very bad. At that point, I thought, what can I start? And I thought that okay, I can play chess very good, and why not to teach someone chess? And I began to catch some clients, to take some clients, and everything started from that point. And thanks to chess, I opened my clubs, and I can feed my family, I can feed myself. So this is the main thing. So this is the hobby that changed everything for me. The next question is, how do I stop procrastinating and take action? Actually, this question is a little bit hard, and it depends on the person who is answering to this question. But my answer is that I plan every single day. I know that I need to accomplish for the day. For example, I have my year goal, right? And I broke down this goal on steps. Every single month I need to do to accomplish something, and every single month I broke down on weeks what I need to achieve for these weeks, and these every single week I broke down on every single day, and accordingly I finished my old plans for the day, and I achieved my goals little by little, step by step. Yes, and when you can track your progress, when you can track what you are doing, of course you take action. Like there is no way not to take action. And how can you procrastinating when you need to do your plan for the day? The next question is, how do I stay consistent when life gets busy and very hard, challenging? Actually, here my answer is I need to be disciplined every single time. I'm a very disciplined person. I have a very strong discipline, and I built this discipline thanks to sport and thanks to chess. Because you know, when you want to become a very strong chess player, you need to constantly to improve your chess skills and constantly to fail, constantly to lose your games and analyze these games. You know, when you have a lot of failures, when you lose a lot of games, you need to analyze them, and you have a big pain because you lost this game. On the contrary, you want to go away from this game and even not to look what you played. And yeah, and the sport, how it made me disciplined. For example, if you want to build a very strong body, when you want to achieve a very high amount of pull-ups, push-ups, right? You need to be very disciplined, and you need to be consistent. You need to work out every single day. And for example, my record of pulling ups is 35, and pushing ups from the bars is 75. I know it may sound like, what the hell, you're so strong. I know, but you know, thanks to discipline, I achieved this. And what I did on my path, I just put my goal. For example, I want to achieve 30 pull-ups for the year, right? And for example, I can't to do pull-ups at all. And what do I need to do? Of course, I need to start, and I need to start from what? To hanging out, just to hang on this bar, and that's it. And then to try to do at least one pull-up, then two, then three, and you know, every single week, every single month to break your record. And step by step I achieved my goal, and this is why I can stay consistent, because I have discipline. Or it's actually not about just discipline, and by the way, it's not about even motivation, because I don't have any motivation. You know what you need to do, and you know what you need to have. You need to have a clear vision in front of you, where you want to go, what you want to achieve. And when you see clearly this picture of your life, what you want to have in the future, and you kind of understand that in order to have this life, to live this life what you want to have in the future, you need to sacrifice today. And you need to today build something, to do steps. And by the way, let's talk about the last and one of the most important and one of the most common questions, which is, how do I stay motivated when I don't see results? And actually, I answered to this question. In order to stay motivated, you need to have a clear vision. You need to know where you are going, because when you don't see your path, when you don't have any desire and you just want to go somewhere, of course it will be complete mess, especially when you don't see results. You need to understand one thing. In order to build something great, You need to do every single day something and to sacrifice a lot of things. And when you don't see results, it's okay. You need to accept it because usually results appear in the future. There is a very famous effect of accumulation. When you do little steps, you kind of increase your potential. And it works the same, for example, with the truck. For example, you are going on the truck. When it speeds up, it's very hard because it's very heavy, it's a very big truck, right? But when you have a speed 50, 60, 70, 80 kilometers per hour, then what you need to do is just to accelerate a little and you are going. So I answered to the most common questions, 5 questions about success in mind. And I want you to answer to one simple question again. What success means for you? And as always, let's keep moving forward together.